What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's video we need to continue from where we left off in yesterday's episode, pretty much chasing the massive XRP explosion that took place in yesterday's video, or basically all day yesterday. We had soared from a level of around 89 cents all the way up to $1.26, almost 27 cents, peaking out at the top. That is a 42% jump in less than a day, which is insane. Now, obviously, as things go up, they must come down. That's with all FOMO, with every single bull major explosion breakout. There's always going to be some sort of steady or aggressive decline, and this is no exception to that rule. XRP has displayed major runs in the past here consistently. You can see going back all the way into, this is what, 2018? Yeah, when we had the explosion to the upside, the first real rally for XRP. And what happened right after that? A major dump. And then we had right over here, other runs to the upside here, major explosions up back in 2021. And then what followed? Major dump. And then we move even closer. This was back in 2023, explosion to the upside. What happened after that? Major dump to the downside. You kind of get my point here that this is no surprise. And by now, if you've been in crypto for a while, you know you should be well weathered for these occasions and not surprised when we see rallies run up like this. So luckily now we have the opportunity of shorting or even longing cryptocurrency, depending on what goes. Somebody left a comment like, you don't short in a bull market, you get wrecked. I mean, of course, but every single bull market has major swings in either direction. So it's plenty fine to short. You want to buy in long, by all means, go for it. But if you're buying in now, you've pretty much, what I would think, hit the top, and you're not going to be getting much more. You're probably going to be seeing a lot of downswings as people start to sell out and take advantage of their profit. Then everybody's like, oh shoot, it's falling, I'm going to sell out too, and then it just corrects all the way back down. Anywho, what we're going to be looking for is technical indicators that are going to form on XRP, and those will gauge the general direction or when we'll be buying in next to XRP. With that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, diving into the technical analysis here, I do want to quickly let you guys know about BYDFI. They are the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BYDFI lets us buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, like tons of stuff, and they're giving away $8,100 in free bonus cryptocurrency to those that sign up down in the description below, which is epic here. I like to call it like exchange arbitrage, where I can send money into the exchange, claim the bonus, take my money out and move it to a different exchange and do the same thing, and I can just rack up all this bonus crypto, which you could just keep resetting an account even on BYDFI and keep earning free bonus cryptocurrency that you can trade around with here. So more info on BYDFI later on in today's video. But to dive into today's episode here, I want to pull up the coin market cap and then go into yesterday's episode just briefly. We made a video saying that we are going to the moon. XRP is up over 100% in less than a day, or less than a week. And this is something we predicted, expected, anticipated. It was no surprise. I mean, we've been tracking these runs in bull flag formations, the territory that we've been watching here for days now, weeks now, noticing technical indicators at play. And we said if we can close and confirm trades above or below these major resistances here, we will see a lot of volume. Now, coincidentally, it comes out the same time we have the election and the same time Robinhood lists a lot of these major cryptocurrencies. So the explosion, correlation isn't always causation, but just a coincidence that this all happened at the same time. But anywho, you can already see we're starting to dial things back down. I mean, there's a turning point, and it's almost like we've hit that. You can see right now Bitcoin starting to stagnate. That turning point is being met. We have Solana, which did just recently have a bump. We'll explain why. BNB trading sideways. XRP is up. A lot of Doge. All these cryptos that had those major explosions of 100, 80, 90% are now starting to either peak or correct back down. And you can see over the past 24 hours here, we're only up 0.7%, or we're down 0.7%, sorry. And you can see volume is already starting to die off and it's starting to dip back down here. Market cap has obviously grown exponentially here, which is obviously incredible. I mean, just in the past couple of days, we went from 11.4, that was like a week and a half ago, at 2.2. We're now at 3. So practically almost $1 trillion has entered the market cap, which is insane. Volume has also exploded. I want to look at volume really quickly here. You can see, or is this the wrong one? This isn't volume. Our volume's also here. You can see volume went from like 96 billion just on the 5th here about 2 weeks ago, and now we're at 164 billion. That's a huge run. That's like almost triple what we've had here. So it's starting to taper off now, which is totally cool, but an insane explosion nonetheless. Now, looking at Bitcoin here, this is where things get difficult and tricky. The good news is typically what goes up must come down. So now that we've had this explosion, for those that maybe missed out on the run to the upside, you can still take advantage of the run to the downside or the dump to the downside here. There's a beautiful bull flag. You can clearly see the flagpole up, followed by correction to the downside here. These typically bull flags break bullish, hence the explosion that we're seeing. Then zoom in and there was an even smaller bull flag, which broke bullish. And then there was even a descending fractal, which broke to the upside here. So there was like a lot of technical indicators that kind of led to this pump. Maybe not to the stature and height and size and FOMO, but it was obvious from any perspective that we were tracking something. I mean, this is we've been tracking this for months now. Months and months and months, weeks and weeks and weeks. And we knew this breakout was going to come. And here it is rallying to the upside. So what do we need to look at now? If we jump to the 4-hour, you can already see there's something brewing. You can already see if I zoom in here, maybe we'll jump to like the 2-hour. Maybe we could use it. I'm going to stick with the 4-hour, just to give us a little more sanity here. There's something brewing right now with this correction to the downside. You can see maybe some sort of trend like this. I don't know if there's a good old uptrend. It could be something like that. I don't know. It's way too early to tell where these are heading, what they're doing. You can clearly see every time I zoom in, we can change things here, like scale this up and move this up as well. And you'll notice, though, there is some sort of new technical pattern forming. So behind the scenes, something is definitely brewing here. There's a new indicator forming. This could lead to a technical indicator. It could most likely, what I'm going to have to do is draw something like this. It's most likely going to be a possible bear flag, or bull flag, sorry, something along the lines of that, as it starts to pan out, but it's way too early. We're way too overbought. You can see this is just a 4-hour. And with this uptrend, there's only like 1, maybe 2 points of confirmation. So it's way too early to draw a technical indicator. But that is what we're ideally waiting for, because we're trading at 88 on the RSI on the daily. So we're way overbought. I don't think we're going to be heading down lower. But you'll notice as we zoom in, we can see new technical indicators. So when we do decide to take advantage of this swing, this pump, we'll do so on BYDFI, because it's the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange. So BYDFI has for years offered XRP, unlike other exchanges, which is why I am loyal to them, as well as many other reasons here. But what's awesome is they have a reward center bonus and a demo trading account. Also, I just reached out to them and asked if they're going to do any sort of celebration because of XRP hitting over $1, and they said they are. So they are creating some sort of new promo for us. So I'll keep you in the loop, hopefully this week, when that decides to come out here. But on the Reward Center tab, look at this. New user tasks get over 8,100 in free cryptocurrency. All depending on your deposit, like we talked about, the exchange arbitrage. And then also just new user rewards. You can earn $100. Simple as that. So very cool. Make sure to check this out. There's daily benefits for you guys to earn every day that you can convert to real crypto, bonus crypto, and then exclusive tasks here. Head on over to their demo account, 50 grand in demo money to practice your skills. So when you're familiar, ready, and you've been making profitable trades, you literally click live trade. You head on over to here and you can see if we go to bonus wallet, I have like $10, nothing much, but with leverage, that's over $180. Imagine if you had that $100, that'd be close to 2,000 in free crypto to trade. I mean, tons of options. And then the best part about it is with the bonus money, look at that. Trading profits can be withdrawn. So what that means is if you lose all your bonus money into the negative, it doesn't matter. It's not your money. If you gain it, you can withdraw the profit. So it's a great introduction into the exchange. Highly recommend you check them out. Link down in the description below. Completely free. And moving forward from XRP, something like Solana here, this is why we draw those 4-hour charts, because they always lead to another breakout. On the daily chart, not that noticeable. I mean, yeah, at this point it is. But when you jump to like the hourly or the 4-hour, you'll clearly tell there was definitely something brewing here, getting ready for a new run, filling in this gap, symmetrical triangle, ascending fractal, boom, breakout to the upside. Small, yes, but this is a breakout nonetheless. Look at the size of the volume compared to before. This is why we draw technical indicators and we wait for us to fill in the gap. It was only a matter of time before we saw some movement, and here it is. Nothing to really trade on. I mean, no, it definitely is, but a little too risky for my type of trade. But it is a breakout nonetheless, and that's why we track things. Ethereum, after seeing its major run, it's now forming a descending fractal. What is this? A bull flag here. A bull flag. You can see if I jump to the weekly charts. Or I will jump to the daily. Ethereum is notorious for kind of doing this here, where in the past, there's always these kind of fractals like this. You can see bull flag, another one. I mean, it loves to form these things here, and they usually, at the end of it, have a run. So that's kind of what we're tracking right now. We're looking to see how this plays out, because what could happen, we were at one point trading at like, let me just zoom in a little bit more, trading at like 90 on the relative strength indicator. Now we're at 50. So the longer we hold out, the lower we go. As you can see, filling this gap in here, this is inevitably going to reach here and then most likely explode up even higher, which we'll obviously take advantage of. And it goes even further than that. You look at something like Bitcoin, beautiful ascending broadening wedge, a newer technical indicator forming. And the S&P, as we said yesterday, is consolidating downwards. And I think it needs that for us to head higher. But that's it for today's video. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. See you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.